In today's video, I want to tell you about a man who dropped 120 pounds in just a few months. What makes this story even more incredible is that it happened almost overnight. You won't believe how he did it until you hear his story. It all started when a guy found out he had a serious health condition. It was such a shock that something like this could happen to someone at his age. After talking to the doctor, he realized that if he didn't change his lifestyle immediately, he would die young. From that day on, he decided to take care of himself more and eat healthier. But even after making these changes, he still struggled with losing weight for a long time. That was until he tried something totally new. And when he finally succeeded, he became so excited that he couldn't wait to share his results with everyone around him. But before we continue, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. By subscribing, you will receive notifications every time I upload a new video. Now let's get back to the story. James was only 28 years old when he visited his doctor for a routine checkup. He was very healthy and felt great. So he was shocked when the doctor told him he was at risk of dying from a heart attack. The doctor said that James was suffering from severe obesity, and that if he didn't change his ways, he would be dead in 5 years. This news devastated James, and he was deeply saddened to hear this. However, instead of being angry or giving up, he decided to turn things around and do something about it. He knew that the doctor was right, and that he needed to make some changes in his life. So he began by cutting out all of the junk food and sugary drinks from his diet. He stopped eating processed foods and started eating fresh fruits and vegetables. The first few weeks were tough for James. He struggled with cravings and hunger pains, but he kept going because he wanted to live a longer, healthier life. He also started exercising regularly, doing things he enjoyed like biking and swimming. Although it was hard at first, over time it became easier and more enjoyable for him. He stuck to his new diet and exercise plan for several months, and the results were amazing. James lost over 120 pounds and felt better than he had ever felt before. He had so much energy and his clothes fit him better than they had in years. He was so happy with his progress that he wanted to share it with the world. He told everyone he met about the benefits of eating healthy and exercising, and many people were inspired by his story. James became a role model for others who were struggling to lose weight or improve their health. He showed them that it was possible to transform your body by making simple changes to your diet and exercise routine. So what was James' secret? What did he do to lose 120 pounds in such a short amount of time? Well, it wasn't any fad diet or magic pill. It was simply a combination of hard work, dedication, and consistency. He started by cutting out all of the bad foods from his diet and replacing them with nutrient-rich whole foods like fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. He also cut out sugary drinks and processed foods, which are high in calories and low in nutrients. Instead, he drank plenty of water and got most of his fluids from natural sources, like fruits and vegetables. James also changed his exercise habits. He went from being sedentary to exercising regularly. He started with light exercises like walking and biking, then gradually increased the intensity and duration of his workouts. He also found activities he enjoyed, like swimming and hiking, which helped him stay motivated and consistent. In addition to diet and exercise, James also got enough sleep, managed stress, and practiced mindful eating. All of these factors played a role in his success and helped him reach his goals faster. One of the biggest challenges James faced was staying motivated and consistent with his new lifestyle. When he first started, he was eager to make changes, but as time went on, it became more difficult. There were days when he didn't feel like working out or eating healthy, but he knew that if he gave up, all his hard work would be wasted. So he pushed through the tough times and stuck to his plan. Another challenge James faced was dealing with people who didn't understand his lifestyle changes. Some of his friends and family thought he was being too extreme with his diet and exercise regimen. They didn't understand why he was cutting out certain foods or spending so much time working out. But James stayed focused on his goals and didn't let other people's opinions get to him. Despite the challenges, James was successful in dropping 120 pounds in just a few months. It was a remarkable transformation that surprised everyone who knew him. But James knew that it wasn't just about the weight loss. It was about improving his overall health and quality of life. Now that he was healthier, he had more energy, felt better about himself, and was able to do things he never could have done before. He was so proud of his accomplishment and wanted to share it with the world. James started by telling his friends and family about his journey and the changes he had made to his lifestyle. He was open and honest about the challenges he faced and the lessons he learned along the way. His enthusiasm and passion were contagious, and many people were inspired by his story. He then decided to take his message to social media. He started a blog and shared his journey with the world. He posted about his diet and exercise plans, the challenges he faced, and the progress he made. His blog quickly gained a following, as people from all over the world were inspired by his story. James then decided to take his message to the next level. He started a YouTube channel and began posting videos of his workouts and healthy recipes. He also shared his journey and the changes he had made to his lifestyle. His channel quickly grew, and he now has hundreds of thousands of subscribers who tune in every week to watch his videos. Through his channel, James has been able to reach millions of people and inspire them to make positive changes in their own lives. He has become a role model for people who are struggling with weight loss or trying to improve their overall health. James' story is an example of what can be achieved with hard work, dedication, and consistency. He didn't rely on fad diets or magic pills, but rather made simple changes to his lifestyle that anyone can follow. His story is a reminder that no matter how difficult the challenge, it is possible to achieve success if you set your mind to it. The doctors were amazed by James' transformation and couldn't believe how much weight he had lost in such a short amount of time. They studied his case and found that his success was due to a combination of factors, including his diet, exercise, sleep habits, and stress management techniques. They were so impressed by his results that they invited him to speak at a medical conference about his journey. At the conference, James shared his story and the changes he had made to his lifestyle. The doctors were eager to learn more about his methods and see if they could be applied to other patients. After James' presentation, the doctors were blown away by the response from the audience. Many of them had never seen such enthusiasm and passion for healthy living. From that day on, James became known as the miracle man who dropped 120 pounds in just a few months. People from all over the country came to him for advice and guidance on how to achieve similar results. James was happy to help anyone who was willing to listen and share his methods with those who wanted to improve their health. As word of James' success spread, he began receiving invitations to appear on television shows and radio programs. He became a spokesperson for healthy living and was featured in magazines and newspapers around the world. Despite his newfound fame, James remained humble and grounded. He knew that his success was not due to luck or chance, but rather to hard work, dedication, and consistency. And with that, we come to the end of another touching video. We sincerely hope that this story has inspired you to take control of your own health and make positive changes in your life. Remember, it's never too late to start taking care of yourself. With hard work, dedication, and consistency, you can achieve amazing results just like the man in our video. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. By subscribing, you'll be the first to know when we upload new videos. We appreciate your support and hope to see you in our next video.